I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
What's going on, DC? In this video, I'm going to show everybody how to bypass the 5-minute loot lock timer that the devs put in the game a while back due to speed hackers exploiting. Now, before I get into how to do this, I want to address the developers over at Daybreak Games. I dare you, Daybreak, nerf this one, just like you nerfed all my other farms in the past. I dare you to nerf this one, because if you do, not only are you going to upset your player base, you're going to upset all your customer base that bought your Wolfpack tokens. Now, with that said, let's get into the video. So as you already know, when you beat a boss, it doesn't matter in what old content it is, long as it's not the last 3 current DLCs in the game. You beat it, you get loot, and then you're loot locked for 5 minutes. You don't really see the 5-minute timer, but you're loot locked for 5 minutes. Then you have to, walk out of the instance or leave the queue, whatever you ran, and you gotta wait basically before you can run it again. If you don't wait and you choose to go right back in, you're gonna see right here on the screen, you get no loot for just running right back in here and killing the enemy because you're on a 5-minute loot lock timer. In order to bypass this, all you need is 2 characters. Preferably you want to have 2 main characters. That's basically your goal here. Now I'm going to demonstrate this for you on 2 characters. However, I'm going to speed up the clip, otherwise this video will take me forever to make. Now I'm on my hero toon. It's my Green Lantern. Now you see I got loot right there. Let me speed the clip up. Now I want to quickly say you can do this. You can run any content doing this. However, it's better to just run solos, especially when you're by yourself and you don't have time to make a group. But you see right there, I got loot. Now I'm gonna switch characters. All right, I'm gonna go over to my villain toon. That's my main character. And again, if you have 2 characters but one's weaker than the other, don't sweat it. Just build it over time. But your goal here is to basically have 2 main characters. And you're basically gonna see right here, once you run it on one toon and you switch to the other one, you're gonna start getting loot, because as you're running on one character, the toon that already got loot locked, the timer's still going over there for individual bosses. So I ran it on my Green Lantern, and now the timer is going off while I'm running it on my villain toon. I get loot from my villain toon, and then I switch back over to my Green Lantern and repeat it all over again. It's that simple. This isn't an exploit, it's just basic math. The devs have a loot lock timer for 5 minutes for every boss you beat, and when you switch your character, that timer is still going off. Even if you log off for the day to go take a break, the timer is still going while you're logged off. So basic common sense, you have 2 characters, you run on one, you get the loot, and then you switch to the other one, then you get the loot, then you switch to the other one and get the loot, and it just doesn't stop. If you time it correctly, you're gonna get endless loot, and there you go, you bypass the loot lock timer. It's that simple. This is not a glitch, this is not an exploit, it's just basic common sense and a little bit of mathematics. The devs have a 5-minute loot lock timer on individual bosses, and when you log out the game, that timer is still counting down. When you switch to a different character, that timer is still counting down. Now, if the devs watch this video and they nerf it, well, it's very hypocritical of them, and it's very unfortunate, because that means they're hurting the players playing the game legit, while allowing the speed hackers to continue AFK farming, continue speed hacking, and you guessed it, the speed hackers are now doing a duplication glitch. I could show you evidence of all of this in due time. So Daybreak, I dare you to nerf this, because you're not hurting the glitchers, you're not hurting the speed hackers, you're hurting your legit player base. And it's hypocritical of y'all if you nerf this, because you have all the money in the world to install an anti-cheat to prevent speed hacking. But nah, you guys don't want to put that in the game, huh? If you found this video informative, leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, I'm out.
I got you stuck off the realness.